Someone's over there. Someone's legit.
On October 30th, 2025, the paranormal discovery team returned to the dark outskirts of Massachusetts, entering the areas of Rehoboth and Freetown State Forest within the notorious Bridgewater Triangle, a region known for strange legends and unexplained activity. Lomar and Steve planned another night off the grid, not in search of trouble, yet something lurking in the woods seemed aware of their presence from the moment they arrived.
Hey, lady.
It was weird. I was kind of thinking, like, could it have been a residual, like, in the area right now? I think I'm gonna walk down it now that I have daylight. So I literally walked down here alone in the middle of the night.
Emotional damage.
Hi, Eric. Thank you. How are you?
Guess who?
Will you help me?
I'm your huckleberry.
Listen. Hello, mother.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking? Shut the fuck up. A bullshit?
Hey! You want to get high?
Hours later, he reunites with Steve, and together they make their way toward Rehoboth.
Hold on, let me get my ring light, guys.
They camp in a remote area where fast-moving, bark-like ground circles their camp, making the presence feel threatening and unseen. They turned to the spirit box for clarity, but instead it spat out disturbing words. Gruesome, hung, Peter, along with an unsettling reference to the 1950s. Before they could make sense of the message, the fully charged flashlight in his hand suddenly died, which they took as a chilling sign that something unseen had drained its energy.
What up, Jimbo Slice? Hello from Arizona. Oh, I dropped my unicorn.
really saw you go inside the tent. You want to give me the kind of pen to get out?
Hello, everybody.
Dude, Steve's literally leaving right now.
Yeah, it works way better than it was. Than it wasn't working. Ah.
Someone's over there. Someone's legit. Someone's actually, or that was like spiritual. I don't even know at this point. But somebody. What is that? All this stuff is legit still there. I think I actually see someone still moving over there. Oh my god.
When they returned to camp, a dark silhouette stood motionless beside their table until the camera turned toward it, then suddenly
Hello,
ceased,
Fred. Welcome.
causing chaos before something bolted
Hello,
into the
everybody.
darkness. Even after it vanished, movement was still visible nearby, leaving the camp in uneasy silence. Viewers later debated the sightings, with some saying the growls resembled dogmen, others claiming multiple figures stalked the trees, and several reported their spirit talker apps echoed phrases like forest and you are trespassing. With no known predators in that area of Rehoboth, and two shapes appearing when
No, I'm not married.
it remains unclear what was following.
Thank you, Casey.
MKP Studios is run by Casey, an explorer known for venturing deep into remote wilderness in search of the unexplained. On this day, he entered the storm-soaked forests of Washington State, an area long tied to disappearances and strange voices said to surface during bad weather. The hike felt uneasy but manageable. Heavy rain, strips of caution tape tangled in trees, and odd items scattered along a creek raised questions, but nothing felt truly dangerous. That changed the moment he stepped into a narrow valley when a sudden, piercing cry cut through the storm.
Yes.
That was like really loud and really close. The moment left Casey with a chilling realization he wasn't alone. The growls were too close and too deep to match anything he recognized. He had planned to camp overnight, but the storm and those blood-curdling sounds...
Oh, the workouts are great.
This wasn't a night to stay. By the time he reached
Workouts have been amazing.
but the questions hadn't. Sounds like that linger, echoing...
I just got back from vacation.
Creepy footage comes from Dr. Hannah Strait, who headed out alone into a remote stretch of wilderness, miles away from any real civilization. Locals had whispered about odd things happening out there, but almost no one had actually seen anything for themselves. What started as a calm, uneventful night quickly turned into one of the most disturbing moments she's ever experienced. It was November 4th, 2020, and she had settled in above her truck's camp, completely unaware that something strange and genuinely terrifying was about to happen.
Well, we're gonna find out Tuesday exactly what. We're gonna find out Tuesday exactly what the fuck is going on.
The dark woods. She heard a small noise outside that sounded like something moving. The quiet felt heavier by the second until a sudden sound made it clear that something was out there.
I wonder if the outside camera got it.
Callie, no, baby.
I don't know what that thing was, but I was insane. I've never seen anything like that creature before. It's just ripping through the woods. It is terrifying, and I need to get out of here right now. I gotta go. This is insane. I gotta shut this off.
All of a sudden, a large upright figure ran between
Fred, don't be weird.
Incredible speed and force. It disappeared into the darkness before she could fully process what she had seen. Shaken by the terrifying events of the night, she decided to leave
Well,
immediately.
Tuesday I get to see
My backyard garden is known for calm,
a certain
relaxing nature
somebody.
clips, but this day was different. In the Great Smoky Mountains, with the sun still high, an unsettling sound echoed through the forest, instantly disrupting the peace.
I'm gonna be wearing this.
At first, it sounded mechanical, like distant machinery, but that made no sense. There was nothing nearby that could explain it. Then the sound changed.
Need to get back in the sun. Starting to peel. That's not good. Thanks, Fred.
The mechanical tone deepened and slowly took on a strange, almost vocal quality. What once sounded like metal began to feel alive, like something trying to imitate it. Hearing something so unnatural in broad daylight made it even more unsettling. The Smoky Mountains are full of familiar sounds, birds, insects, wind, but this was none of them. Some believe it was an animal pushed to an extreme. Others suggest a rare acoustic echo, and some think the
Let me
Smokies may
see.
still hold sounds we haven't yet identified. So, what do you hear? Jaime set off in his van for adventure, this time heading somewhere completely new. After hours on the road, he finally found a spot that seemed perfect, until he noticed a sign saying overnight
Well,
camping wasn't allowed.
I hope he knows just how lucky he is.
Bugger.
This is me in my little black dress.
Now what? Right. I think I'll go and have a look at where I was gonna park up. I'll see if I'm gonna risk it or not. Well, that is the kissing bench, and that sign there says no fires, no camping, no overnight stays.
My little black
And
dress.
where I was going to stop is basically just behind that sign. So I think that buggers that. Which is a shame because if you look out over there, look at that for a view.
He went further into the woods, came across another open spot, and decided to take his chances.
I don't know what the hell's going on tonight. All sorts of weird singing going on in those woods. I think I'm going to cut my teeth.
No.
At first, there were just soft sounds, but they slowly grew louder. The forest was foggy, quiet, and felt strangely empty. Except for the wildlife he could hear moving somewhere beyond the tree line. Curiosity got the better of him, so he grabbed his torch and and went to check it out.
I'm really done with whether this is a good hard day yet. I'll jump hard back on the lollipop. I'll have to second floor. What's going on? Bloody what in the head's under? Bloody freezing.
But the farther he went into the darkness, the stronger that uneasy feeling became, like something was lurking just beyond the edge of the light. He didn't get very far before deciding to turn back. Later, once he was settled inside the van, a light appeared from the same stretch of woods where the noises had come from.
Just gonna have a laugh at the kids.
You're fucking weird.
That was enough for Jamie. He shut off the camera, started the van, and left right away.
Thank you, Jimbo.
Sergey was an experienced hunter, isolated, danger, and surviving in one of the harshest wilderness regions on Earth. He often spent weeks alone.
Stop, Callie, please.
This time, he was tracking a massive
No.
venturing elk. After days of preparation, he climbed into a tree one night and waited as the forest settled into its usual nighttime calm. Then, without warning, a sharp, unnatural metallic sound drifted through the trees and stopped him cold. Shaken, Sergey gave up the hunt and climbed down, heading back toward camp. But the moment his boots touched the forest floor, strange new sounds began to emerge.
Well, yeah, I did when I was in Florida.
Realizing the danger was getting worse, Sergey climbed into another tree, using height as his only defense. Moments later, everything escalated. A sudden gunshot echoed through the forest, followed by a scream so sharp and unnatural he later struggled to describe it. The noise cut off suddenly, leaving the woods silent for about an hour. When the sounds came back, they were louder, more aggressive, and far more threatening. With no alternatives left, Sergei quickly built a makeshift shelter and fired into the darkness whenever the sounds closed in. Each shot gave him only brief relief before the noises came back, moving around him with unsettling intent. In the end, the forest went quiet, and only the cold wind stirred the branches. By morning, Sergei found signs he hadn't been alone, including old cut trees and an abandoned camp. After the footage surfaced, people debated what it was. Some said a skinwalker, while others believed it was Bigfoot, but no explanation was ever confirmed. This footage comes from Tent Survival, a UK-based YouTube channel run by Andy. His content combines bushcraft, wild camping, and outdoor survival with adventure storytelling, often set in forests, castles, and other historic locations. On April 12, 2023, Andy set out on a stealth wild camp inside the ruins of a medieval castle in the UK. He planned to stay concealed through the night, sleeping within the centuries-old stone walls until morning.
A bit of a hill to climb up to get in here. It's the Surrey Hills after all. Not too far from the airport as well, so there's a lot of airplanes going over. Now I'm on the lake side of the castle, just one derelict wall between us, and obviously the hillside. There's less activity there than there is over on the.
You guys are crazy,
teeing off just over there.
debating whether or not I want to get my nails done.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anyone fishing right now, which is quite cool. I'm in the spot I want.
Before nightfall, Andy searched the ruins for a place to settle in. The grounds felt atmospheric yet unsettling, with dark tunnels and crumbling chambers stretching around him. To avoid attention, he waited to unpack until nearby golfers had moved on. Even while studying old graffiti carved into the stone, the heavy silence of the ruins left him uneasy.
Ish, bit lumpy. The only thing is having this eerie tunnel behind me. It goes deeper than I just came as well, and it looks like it's been used for storage for pipes and stuff for doing the fields and that. But yeah, it's gonna be creepy later.
Andy set up his bivvy near the entrance of a tunnel. The location made sense, but behind him, the passage opened into a dark, hollow void. He admitted it would feel unsettling after nightfall, knowing every sound would carry through the tunnel.
Worried is that up by the fence on the golf course side is a gate. I didn't notice it before. I could use that rather than climbing in, but it is open, so I'm wondering if there's some kind of night watchman or something that might lock it up.
Oh yeah, same here, Katie. It's 3:43 here.
The lights to a minimum. I'm gonna try and film this rocket. Oh, gone. Well, I've just been caught by some dogs. There you go, come over. Asked me what to do. Set photography. Which is true. So, we'll see. You know I'm here. Someone does. Maybe they're just walking the dogs past, but
After dark, Andy's stealth was broken when a man and his dogs wandered into the castle grounds. When asked why he was there, Andy said he was taking photos. The encounter ended without trouble, but the secrecy of the camp was already compromised.
dungeon. Not heard anything for a little while. But the lights were places we don't hear. So I'm just saying, there's a couple of ghosts.
Let me see my anime figurines.
One of them is
My other ones are on their way.
runs around.
I can't wait. No, Callie. Mommy's not in the mood.
The wandering man was killed by the
Callie, stop. Stop it.
When I set up camp, I'm just gonna get straight into the big day. I want to diffuse the light a little bit. Oh, that's bright. Hey, it's about 3:30 in the morning. Sorry, I didn't get much footage. It's just a bit worried about the light. So I've done bracelets there on the side. Reasonably struggling on some now. Working for a pay. It's about 5 or just past now. I'm not sleeping well at all. In spits and spats. I guess it's that knowledge of knowing. Someone knows where you are or suspects. Plus there's a little rustling and giant squirrels. Some good rats in the dungeon.
Later, Andy retreated into the dungeon to hide his light while mentioning local legends said to haunt the ruins. Sudden noises echoed off the stone walls, followed by a beam of light aimed straight at it. He quickly shut off his torch and pulled into his bivvy as rats moved nearby. By dawn, he was exhausted and unsettled. No ghost appeared, but the close calls, strange sounds, and dungeon setting made it one of his most unnerving.
I'm shopping now, guys.
The footage comes from Dan Ventures Outdoors, a UK-based wild camping and adventure channel. Dan documents solo and group trips across the British countryside, from forest bivvies and moorland hikes to riverside overnighters, mixing humor and campfire calm with moments that can turn unsettling. Filmed on September 22nd, 2025, somewhere deep in the UK woodlands, Dan and a friend set up camp for what should be an easy night out. Good food, laughter, and a warm fire until the forest begins to feel different.
Keeps whistling. We've got the air out already. But someone keeps whistling. See if I can catch that down. I've got a good spot. It's not whistling, or I don't know.
The night starts with relaxed chatter and steaks sizzling over the fire. The woods feel calm and alive until a faint whistle drifts through the trees. At first, it sounds distant, almost playful. Then the pitch twists and shifts direction before stopping. The laughter dies out. Even the insects fall silent. It's a small sound, but it changes everything, making the fire's warmth feel thin against the dark.
Hello?
Hello, For Life. How you doing? Stop.
Hello?
Stop, Callie. Stop, Kelly. Thank you for a life. Stop, Kelly. Do this shit every time.
Much later, Dan speaks quietly to the camera, shaken, as measured footsteps move around the camp just outside the light. He calls out, but is met with nothing but an oppressive silence. By morning, with rain falling, he tries to rationalize it, yet the recording makes the footsteps sound clearly human. In daylight, the woods appear normal again, but the footage reveals how fast the atmosphere can change. Chris Baird is well known for exploring strange and unsettling places, sharing eerie encounters on his YouTube channel, but nothing compared to the night he spent in a remote forest said to be haunted, an experience that would challenge everything he believed about the supernatural. What began as an exciting overnight stay in an abandoned cabin quickly turned disturbing. As Chris and his friend Jasco moved deeper into the thick woods, the atmosphere grew heavier with each step. The silence was unnerving. No animal sounds, no movement, nothing at all. It felt like the forest itself had gone completely still.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're in a haunted forest again. Jazz and I are on a road trip, so it's only right that we start this video off exactly how it's supposed to go. We're supposed to split up right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna get rolling here because it's the right thing to do, right? Haunted forest. It's creepy. It's wild. If you're being by yourself, now you guys can tell this is heavily populated. This forest currently has a lot of trails all the way throughout. I guess people come here in the daytime, snowshoe, all that fun stuff, but I'm not gonna do any of that tonight. We're strictly here for the paranormal. Actually getting necrometer out right now. Sound on, sounds off, and let's see if we can get some. So we are running, we're rolling, you guys. My name is Chris.
No, Omni. Omni, no. I just kicked your daughter off. You go to.
When they reached the cabin, it was old, decaying, and abandoned for years. Yet it carried
Lay
an
down.
unsettling presence. The broken windows and crumbling walls made it feel like a place time had completely forgotten.
I say all the time, but like, imagine you encountered me and Chris in the wild, and you notice us literally like just talking to the air. You would think we're insane if you didn't know what we were at.
What the hell was that? In the bathroom? I definitely flushed. At the door? This is the second time I've had him. Oh. I don't think so. There's no way. The thing is, like, where the cabin is, like, there are other buildings around, but no one is here in the wintertime. This is like a location that I don't really even know why people aren't here. It's a beautiful location, but
It's just borderline inaccessible. Like,
yeah, the snow. There's like 3 or 4 feet of snow in some places. So.
A loud bang hit the cabin, followed by footsteps moving closer. The air turned cold and heavy. The hallway was empty, and a faint whisper confirmed something was inside.
Shower curtain? Mm-hmm.
There's 100%. Hold on.
What? Oh no. I don't know. I understand that was a fridge, but that sounded like a shower curtain before that. Hello? Alright, I have to check and see if the shower curtain was like closed, because it is definitely like full back. 2 bathrooms though. There's 2 bathrooms. Mm-hmm. That door's not even open.
Thank you.
Doesn't have no shower curtain? I need to talk to you, bro. You were in here earlier doing Bloody Mary, which I probably won't do, but what happened when you were in here? I freaked out because your flashlight fell off the table.
So I was standing right here, doors closed. You were standing right out there, and it sounded like a massive thud came from the other side of the house, where like the living room is.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's where we were getting a lot of problems with like the television turning on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of straight.
It's
Like that?
just like that, yeah.
I have a still camera set up out there. I don't haven't talked about it yet. I was literally sitting right there facing that room. I really want to go out there because I just want to like, look good.
Even as the fear continued to build, they stayed, hoping to document what was happening. They set up their cameras, convinced something was there. As the night dragged on, things got worse. Objects seemed to move on their own. Shadows flickered along the walls, and the whispering grew clearer, though the words couldn't be understood. Every few minutes came another sound, a knock, a creak, movement from another room. Then, at the peak of the chaos, a door that had stayed shut all night slowly creaked open on its own.
No.
That was more than enough.
That's as good as you're gonna get.
Without hesitating, they grabbed their gear and left. The hike back through the woods was just as disturbing as the time spent in the cabin. When they finally reached their vehicle, the weight of what they'd experienced truly set in.
It makes me think the house might be down here, honestly. I mean, it's supposed to be a pretty large house. Now, they say that rituals are done in this house. They say that... Oh. Can you knock on the tree for us or make a noise so we know you're here? I'm asking for Justin or whatever communicating with us, please. Mm-hmm. Here, will you do this?
No.
Take it off. Because as soon as I grab this, it just doesn't say anything, so... I got the camera. Okay, let you go in front of me, if you don't mind. Sure. I'll let you run the lead for a little bit. Hello, my spirits. It just got really quiet, so I'm not sure what's going on. But... This woods is so dense. It's so crazy.
I'm actually about to go to bed.
I mean, according to the map,
I'll be live again tomorrow for my workout.
but it's like somewhere in the general area, or someone said. So we've just been looking. Okay, cool. So we've just been looking, but like no luck so far. Zero. Absolutely zero luck. Are we getting closer to the house? Are we going in the right direction? You guys let us know? Justin is lying. Justin, where are you? Can Justin come closer and say hi? Alright, that's weird. Somebody walked through there. Yeah. Someone walked recently. Elapsed. Time has elapsed. Hello? Promise? Oh, no. Chance that will sometimes say. Yeah. Okay, well, I was just about to say that. I swear to God, you guys, if I had the footage from earlier when I was walking by myself, that'd be the craziest video I've ever captured my whole entire life. Noises I was hearing, things that were happening around me, makes me think my camera probably wasn't recording because it was so crazy, but...
Chris, who had always viewed the paranormal with some skepticism, began questioning everything. Was it just an overactive imagination shaped by the eerie setting, or had they truly encountered something unexplainable?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Come behind us. You know what's really funny? I just pulled up a map. Hello, is anyone down there? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a yes, yes, yeah. Can you show yourself for us? Show some skin. Justin? Oh, that's behind you. That's behind you. Will you keep walking?
Hi, Shaw. Welcome. How you doing today?
Alright, you pick where we're going next. What's the next course of action, Chris? I say we just try to walk a little farther forward and just see if we see the house. If we don't, I say we turn around. Sure. I don't know that it's here. Like, I don't know if we're in the right.
Viewers of the video came up with their own explanations. Some believed the cabin was home to spirits that refused to move on, while others suspected something darker was at play. A few even suggested there may have been a real person hiding in the shadows, waiting for the right moment. Even skeptics who don't believe in ghosts couldn't ignore the genuine fear captured on camera. Whether supernatural or not, what happened that night left a lasting impression and served as a reminder that sometimes it's best to walk away. Leslie Mansfield, an outdoor enthusiast, shared a video on
Stop.
February 2nd, 2025, describing her solo camping trip in an unfamiliar area. What started as a calm night under the stars quickly turned unsettling, forcing her to leave the campsite and look for safety. She arrived later than planned, with dusk already setting in. After parking in a secluded spot, she made her way toward where she planned to camp. Along the way, she noticed warning signs about diseased trees and closure tape, suggesting the area was mostly empty, aside from a few other adventurers who, like her, had chosen to ignore the warnings.
Nothing happened to me. But I am about to go to bed, so again, I'll be live during my workout tomorrow, so you guys can come back. Thanks for being here tonight, though. I love you all.